When you walk into a mower dealership, the salesman talks about horsepower, deck size, and cutting width. What he almost never mentions is the one component underneath all of that, which decides whether you're still mowing with this machine in 15 years or whether it's in a landfill in 5. That component is the engine. And the battle between the three biggest names in small engines, Briggs and Stratton, Kohler and Honda, is more complicated, more nuanced, and more important than any YouTube review has ever told you honestly. Because here's the truth. None of these three is simply the best. Each one has a version that's excellent and a version that mechanics describe as a disaster. Knowing which version you're getting is the difference between a great purchase and a very expensive mistake. Today, I'm going to give you the full picture, the real hour ratings, the specific models to avoid, the engineering differences that actually matter, and the one brand that almost nobody considers that beats all three in the hands of professionals. Stay till the end, because the winner might genuinely surprise you. Let's get into the engines. First, let me set the context that makes every comparison that follows make sense. There are 4 things that determine how long a small engine lives. The first is the cylinder liner material. Cast iron outlasts aluminum significantly because it holds up under heat cycles and wear. The second is the lubrication system. Full pressure lubrication with a spin-on oil filter. The same system your car uses. Keeps oil clean and consistent. Splash lubrication, common on budget engines, delivers oil inconsistently and allows more wear over time. The third is valve design. Hydraulic lifters automatically adjust valve clearance as components wear, eliminating a maintenance step that most owners skip anyway. Mechanical lifters need periodic adjustment or the engine suffers. And the fourth is parts and service availability. The world's best engine is worthless if you can't get parts within a reasonable time frame. Keep those 4 factors in mind as we go through each brand, because they're the real scorecard. Let's start with the one that powers more lawn mowers than any other brand on earth. Briggs Stratton was founded in 1908 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and today they are the single largest producer of air-cooled gasoline engines for outdoor power equipment on the planet. More mowers run Briggs engines than any other brand, which means more data exists on Briggs failures and Briggs successes than on any competitor. And that data tells a story that most buyers never hear, because it's not simple enough for a showroom pitch. Here it is. Briggs & Stratton makes 3 fundamentally different categories of engine, and they should not be treated as the same product. At the bottom is the entry-level residential stuff, the engines you find on big box mowers under $1,000. These engines often use splash lubrication rather than full pressure systems, aluminum cylinders rather than cast iron, and in some models, plastic components in places that should be metal. A 2022 survey analyzing over 3,000 homeowner and landscaper reports found that Briggs & Stratton engines in this category averaged 800 to 1,100 hours before major overhaul. For a homeowner mowing once a week for an hour, that's decades of service. For a part-time landscaper running the machine 20 hours a week, it's 2 to 3 seasons. The entry-level Briggs is not a bad engine for light residential use. It's a misapplied engine when it ends up under hard commercial workloads. The middle tier is the Intech and EXE series, the engines you find on mid-range residential riding mowers. These are generally competent engines with some genuine innovations. The EXE series introduced Ready Start technology, a self-choke system that eliminates the manual choke, and Just Check and Add Oil technology, which doesn't require draining oil for changes. Owners generally report good satisfaction with these engines in normal residential use. The known weakness is the head gasket on single-cylinder versions. Mechanics see this failure often enough that it's essentially a documented design characteristic rather than a fluke. Keep that in mind if you're buying a single-cylinder Briggs in this tier. And at the top is the Briggs Vanguard, and this is a completely different animal. The Vanguard uses cast iron cylinder sleeves, full pressure lubrication with spin-on oil filters, commercial-grade construction, and hour ratings that approach what Kohler's best engines deliver. Mechanics who describe the modern budget Briggs as junk will, In the same breath, call a Vanguard bulletproof. You see Vanguard engines on commercial mowers stacking up hours without complaint. The Briggs Intech and EXE under your residential riding mower and the Vanguard under a commercial machine are the same brand in name only. When someone tells you Briggs is good or Briggs is junk, ask them which Briggs. The answer changes everything. Now, Kohler. Founded in 1920, Kohler is an American manufacturer with deep roots in both plumbing and power, and their engine division has built a reputation on one specific thing: torque. When mechanics and operators describe what they love about Kohler, it's always the low-end grunt, that pulling power at the lower RPM range that lets the engine power through thick, wet grass that would bog down a smaller or weaker competitor. But Kohler's history is not spotless, and the brand's story over the past 25 years has two very distinct chapters. Chapter 1 is the Kohler Courage. This is the engine that almost destroyed the Kohler small engine brand, and mechanics still talk about it with visible frustration. The Courage was Kohler's attempt to compete in the budget residential market, and it was launched in the early 2000s. The valve issues on the Courage single-cylinder were so consistent and so serious that the engine earned a reputation across every small engine forum and repair shop in the country. One mechanic described seeing a Courage blow the head clean off the engine into the tractor's headlights. Another saw the cylinder snap partially off the crankcase. The Courage is going away. Kohler phased it out because the reputation damage was real. If you're looking at a used mower and it has a Courage engine, price it accordingly. Chapter 2 is the Kohler Command and Command Pro, and this is the engine that earns Kohler its current reputation for durability. The Command Pro uses hydraulic valve lifters, which eliminate valve adjustments for the life of the engine, a feature that matters because valve adjustment is a maintenance step most homeowners skip and most commercial operators don't have time for. It uses full-pressure lubrication with a spin-on oil filter, cast iron cylinder sleeves, and filtration systems that mechanics describe as highly advanced compared to the budget competition. The same 2022 survey that found Briggs engines averaging 800 to 1100 hours found Kohler-powered mowers reaching 1200 to 1500 hours before major overhaul, a meaningful difference at commercial use intensity. One small engine technician with 18 years of experience summarized it plainly. I've seen neglected Kohlers fail at 600 hours and pristine Briggs run past 1300. But if you maintain both equally, Kohler tends to go longer. That's the honest picture. Kohler Command Pro is genuinely excellent. The Courage is not. Know which one is under the hood before you buy. Now, Honda. And here's where I'm going to say something that surprises a lot of people who've only heard one side of the Honda story. Honda engines are genuinely excellent. The GCV and GX series are among the most refined, fuel-efficient, and smooth-running small engines made. Honda engines typically retain 60 to 70% of their value after 5 years, compared to 20 to 30% for budget alternatives. Consumer Reports has consistently rated Honda as the least repair-prone brand for gas push mowers over a decade of surveys. A genuinely impressive track record, and the engineering shows it. Honda's combustion chamber design delivers quiet, smooth operation that no other manufacturer in this comparison can match at equivalent displacement. For a homeowner who wants a push mower that starts on the first pull for 15 years, a Honda-powered machine is an outstanding choice. But here is the honest nuance that most Honda fans won't tell you. Two things give serious commercial operators and cost-conscious buyers pause. The first is parts cost. Honda replacement parts consistently run higher than comparable Briggs or Kohler components. Not dramatically, but measurably. And over the life of a machine, those service visits add up. Honda GX series engines average about $25 to $40 annually for basic service. But when something does need repair, you'll pay more for Honda components than you would for a Briggs fix on a comparable machine. The second is that Honda has exited the gas lawnmower market in the United States. As of 2023, Honda ceased production of its gas-powered HRX and HRN mower lines, citing emissions regulations and shifting demand toward battery. They've replaced them with battery-powered products. Honda will continue supplying parts and authorizing service, so a gas Honda engine isn't suddenly an orphan. But the trajectory of the brand in this category is away from new gas products. For someone buying a machine today, that's relevant context. So where does that leave us? Here is the honest verdict, broken into the situations where each engine wins. If you're a homeowner with a normal residential yard, half an acre to 2 acres, mowing once a week, Briggs Stratton's mid-tier EXI or Intech engines are entirely adequate. They're budget-friendly. Parts are available at virtually every hardware store in the country through over 12,000 authorized service dealers, and a maintained Briggs in light residential use will last as long as you need it to. One owner ran a 25-year-old Snapper with a 3.5 horsepower Briggs engine, still starting on the first or second pull, having done nothing beyond regular oil changes, clean air filters, and a rebuilt carburetor every few years. Maintenance beats brand. In light residential use, that's the whole story. If you're a demanding homeowner with significant acreage, varied terrain, or part-time commercial needs, Kohler Command Pro is where the data points. More hours before overhaul, hydraulic lifters that forgive the missed adjustment, full-pressure lubrication that protects the engine on hills and slopes where splash systems can starve, a parts network that's strong through over 2,000 service locations, and the torque to pull a wide deck through the thick stuff without bogging. This is the engine for someone whose mowing conditions are hard enough to show the difference. If you want the smoothest, quietest, most fuel-efficient engine in a push mower application and you're buying new, Honda GX or GCV is genuinely hard to beat in that narrow context. Just go in knowing the parts will cost a bit more when service is needed, and understand that new gas Honda mowers are becoming harder to find as the brand transitions away from the category. And if you're mowing commercially, professionally, or with genuinely heavy hours, I'm going to tell you something that surprises most people. None of the 3 engines in the title of this video is the one the pros reach for most. The engine that shows up on professional trailers more than any other, the one that mechanics describe as the closest thing to unbreakable in a small engine, is Kawasaki. Kawasaki FX series engines are rated for up to 3,000 hours of commercial use. They've earned a reputation for cold start reliability, consistent power delivery, and a parts and technical support network that the pros describe as exactly what you need when a machine has to run every single morning. When a mechanic has the choice, they reach for Kawasaki. That's worth knowing before you finalize any engine decision at the commercial or heavy use end of the spectrum. So let's land it. Briggs & Stratton is not 1 engine. It's 3. The budget stuff is adequate for light use. The Intech and EXE mid-tier is solid for residential riding mowers. And the Vanguard is commercial capable and genuinely respected. Kohler is not 1 engine either. The Courage was a documented failure. The Command is genuinely excellent with real longevity data behind it. And the Command Pro is among the best small engines available for demanding use. Honda is outstanding in its specific lane. Smooth, quiet, fuel-efficient, highly reliable, but carries higher parts costs and a brand that's moving away from gas products. And if you're running a commercial operation, Kawasaki is the engine the data and the pros both point to, even though it wasn't in the title. The right engine is the one that matches your actual use. Light residential, maintained Briggs is fine. Heavy residential or semi-commercial, Kohler Command Pro. Commercial daily use, Kawasaki. And whichever engine you choose, the single biggest factor in how long it lasts isn't the badge on the side. It's the oil in the crankcase and the filter on the air intake. A maintained Briggs will outlive a neglected Kohler. Every time. And speaking of that, there's one specific oil mistake that destroys more small engines than any brand decision ever could. It's the one almost every homeowner makes without knowing it. I broke it down completely in this next video right here. Tap it to watch. And if this video just changed how you think about engines, subscribe before you go. Every video on this channel is built on the same standard. I'll see you there.